Samsung is plus 4.89% today, and the reasons behind this move tell a bigger story about where global markets are heading. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is August 13th and today we are putting the spotlight on Samsung, a global leader in semiconductors and consumer electronics. Samsung is up 4.89% to 268,000 Korean wons in today's session. Intraday prices ranged between 262,500 Korean wons and 271,000 Korean wons. The long-term fundamentals for Samsung revolve around memory chip cycle recovery, foundry competition, and smartphone demand. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Samsung. Broadcom reached $200 billion RE memory chip deal manufacturing dive. Let us look at the broader sector picture. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. The move follows reports that oil prices slip as OPEC cuts 2026 demand forecast. Iran war keeps supply risks alive, the Times of India. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. Investor sentiment is being shaped by strong RE earnings lift S&P 500, NASDAQ as inflation data calms rate hike jitters, Kitco. Rate expectations remain the single most powerful macro driver for equities and currencies right now. Rate expectations remain a key driver for growth and technology stocks, which are highly sensitive to discount rate assumptions. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 ends higher as CoreWeave results fuel RE optimism. Looking at how sector peers are positioned. Meta plunged minus 3.38% to $578.85 in a significant session. Equity markets are responding to reports that Meta Q2, strong growth, but the RE bill is becoming hard to ignore. NASDAQ Meta, seeking alpha. The advertising engine continues to outpace expectations. AI-driven targeting improvements are delivering direct revenue per user gains each quarter. The key variable to watch is engagement per user as Reels, Stories, and Threads compete for time. Reality Labs' losses are the one overhang, but core momentum is exceptional. Nvidia made a dramatic move today, surged plus 3.03% to $224.09. Equity markets are responding to reports that RE chip stocks August 2026, Nvidia versus AMD investment analysis Intellectia RE. The AI infrastructure supercycle shows no sign of slowing. Nvidia's pricing power on H100 and Blackwell chips remains exceptional. No credible competitor is close on performance. The next catalyst is the next earnings call. Any upward revision to forward estimates would push the stock toward new highs. The main downside risk remains export controls. Mitsubishi UFJ climbed plus 2.86% to 3,709 yen. Equity markets are responding to reports that the bull case for Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group, TSE 8306, could change following record Q1 profitability and debt shelf filing, Simpliwald St. From a momentum perspective, the next key resistance for Mitsubishi UFJ sits around 3,931 yen and 54 sen. A sustained break above that level could attract further institutional buying. The main risk to the upside scenario is a shift in macro conditions or central bank tone. This is our analytical view. Always do your own research. Here is our analytical view on Samsung from here. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Samsung. Broadcom reached $200 billion RE memory chip deal manufacturing dive. The HBM supply competition with SK Hynix is the defining story. Samsung needs to close the yield gap to win hyperscaler HBM contracts. Consumer DRAM pricing is recovering as inventory normalizes. Watch for any Nvidia or Google qualification update on Samsung HBM. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Independent market coverage, no subscription fees, no paywalls. If this analysis saved you time and helped you think more clearly about the market, please like the video. It costs you nothing and it directly funds more content like this. Subscribe for daily coverage across indices, stocks, commodities, forex, and crypto. Tell us in the comments, what are you watching most closely right now? That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is our spotlight on Samsung from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily coverage of the world's biggest stocks.